This is DWBS News, special segment, History on Location, bringing our past to your present. We are located right in front of Fort Gibraltar in St. Boniface, Winnipeg, Manitoba.
In 1809, the fort was rebuilt by the Northwest Company. But in 1816, it was destroyed by the Selkirk settlers that came from Europe that Lord Selkirk bought to this cold place.
Lord Selkirk bought the land from the settlers for only 10 shillings, and he bought 74 million acres worth. That is ridiculously cheap for that much land. And the first settlers came to the land on August 21st, 1812, and they landed around modern-day forts.
Miles Macdonald ordered for Fort Gibraltar to be burnt down. So it was. But in 1817, the Northwest Company went up and built it again.
But in 1822, the fort was renamed to Fort Garry, and it was abandoned in 1835, but the fort was still being used for its warehouses as storage. But sadly, the fort was destroyed in 1852 by a flood from the Red River. Now we're going to show you around the fort.
Back right after this quick commercial. I love you, tree.
Hey, did you ever want to experience history right here in your own city? Well, now is your chance with Festival de Voyageurs. The festival is the largest Western Canada winter festival ever. It is the perfect venue to embrace Manitoba winter while enjoying some entertainment. They offer everything from music to dancing, food, and experiencing what life was like back then and celebrating the history of our mighty voyageurs. It takes place in our very own city, Winnipeg, Manitoba, 866 St. Joseph Street in St. Boniface, Manitoba. You won't want to miss it. This February, come check it out, how we French Canadians really party. Thanks for joining us.
In 1978, the fort was rebuilt by the Festival de Voyageurs, and it was also relocated too. Now, the reason why it was rebuilt is that it could recreate the special events and maybe even stuff that happened in the forts back then. That's probably one of the key reasons why they built it.
They also did this to honor the voyageurs because they were a key part of the culture in the area from 1815 to 1821. The Fort Gibraltar resupplied the voyageurs with pemmican when they were traveling west to get furs. So it's pretty important considering the fact that they also helped rediscover Canada. This has been DWBS News, History on Location, bringing our past to your present. See you guys around. Here we are, located down the river a little bit, so that we're in a safe location to give you a very special surprise. We're going to reenact the burning of Fort Gibraltar. If you come closer, you'll see we made a nice, somewhat accurate model that was wrecked from our previous project, so now we're going to do the favor of starting a fire for you guys, as how the original fort was destroyed in 1816 by the Selkirk settlers. So after multiple attempts of trying to burn the fort, we had successfully started the fire.
I think this is pretty close of what happened when we burnt the fort.
Except they couldn't pick up buildings or they didn't have barbecue lighters. So yeah.
So that's pretty much our history on location, bringing our past to your present.
This has been DWBS News. Thanks for joining us. Have a great night.
Far over the mill. misty mountains cold, to dungeons deep and caverns old. The pines were roaring on the height, the winds were moaning in the night. The fire was red, it flaming spread. The trees like torches blazed with light.